perfect tense. First clause we have the future perfect tense is used to describe an action that will be completed at a specific point in the future. It means the future perfect tense will be completed at a specific time in the future at a specific point. It is formed using the following structure, like we have a subject plus will have plus past participle will use in future perfect tense. Examples: I will have finished my project by next week. Here you can see next week is a specific point. She will have graduated by the time she is 25. They will have moved to their new house by the end of the month. Future perfect tense is used to, it's mean the past thing that we have, describe an action that will be completed before a specific future event or time. Show the consequence of an action that will be completed in the future. Emphasize the completion of an action by a specific future time. For example, by the time I arrive, they will have finished their meeting. The meeting will be completed before I arrive. You can see that. The meeting will be completed before I arrived. If I don't hurry, I will not have finished my work by the deadline. The work will not be completed by the deadline if I don't hurry. By next year, I will have learned three new languages. The learning process will be completed by next year. So that was the example of past perfect tense. Last tense we have tense number 12. Future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is a verb from that describe an action that will continue up to a point in the future and will be completed at that point. It is formed using the following structure, that we have subject plus will have been. We use been in every perfect continuous tense, plus verb plus ing plus for since plus time, which means it will show to us the exact time, and the for will show to a length of time or duration of an action. You can say like this. Examples: I will have been studying English for 3 years by the time I graduate. There is two action. First, I will have been studying English for 3 years by the time I graduate. Next we have she will have been working on her project for 6 months by the end of the year. They will have been living in this city for 5 years by next summer. This tense is used to describe an action that will start in the future and continue up to a specific point in the future. It means the action will happen in the future, but it will continue up to a specific point in the future. Emphasize the duration of an action that will be completed at a specific point in the future. Next we have show that an action will be in progress until a specific point in the future. So that was it. For example, I will have been studying English for 3 years by the time I graduate. Mean that the speaker will start studying English at some point in the future and will continue studying it until they graduate, at which point they will have been studying English for 3 years. So here you can see I will have been studying English for 3 years. This is the first action, and for here show length of time or duration of an action. You can see years by the time I graduate. So this is second action. It means first I was studying, and first I will have studying English for 3 years, but then I graduate from that. So that was future perfect tense.